Well, hello there and happy Sunday to all of my Capricorns. This is Queen Amun Ra coming to you with your general reading, Capricorns. Let's get it. The energy has already been cleared, Capricorn. I've already asked source questions on your behalf, and these are the answers. These are the answers. If you all are not following me on Patreon yet, I believe your 6-month prediction video is up over there. But yeah, let's get it. Let's see what your cards have to say. You already have the questions for the moon in Aquarius, and so I'm going to give you the questions for the moon and Pisces as we gear up for this first quarter moon phase. We are still experiencing the new moon phase, waxing crescent moon phase, and the new you. Let's do it. Let's see what your cards have to say. First card out of the deck is the Page of Cups. Here we have the Nine of Swords, the Nine of Cups, the Wheel card, the Six of Wands, and also the Three of Cups. Lord have mercy. You know what, Capricorns? What in the world? For real. Somebody's ex is thinking about them. Capricorn, look. Route all calls to me. I am very direct. I will have no problem telling your exes, leave Capricorn alone. Leave Capricorn alone. They don't want to have nothing to do with you. I'll be direct. What y'all want me to say? I need y'all to send me some text. It's coming up on your birthday. Some people are thinking, we're coming up on Capricorn season. There's some people thinking about you right now, and they called you a freaking nightmare. Here we have the Nine of Swords. You got some good news coming your way, and you're going to feel like you hit the jackpot either in love and or in business, and they want back in. But I'm going to tell you, as clear as you see this card right here, here's the Three of Cups. I need you to just, that's the part of the past. Get away from me. Stay away from me. Here we also have the Wheel card. And we also have the Six of Wands, right? Capricorn, let's all sit around in a circle. Let's hold hands. Let's talk, okay, for real. Let's have a talk. Let's have a conversation. Because y'all know how much I love y'all, Capricorns. I really do not want you all to, and of course I can't tell you what to do. I'm only telling you what I'm seeing here in the cards. I already asked Source Most High God about, okay, what is going on with Capricorn? Make sure I deliver this message in such a clear and concise way that Capricorn is not confused. This type of energy in your past cut into your joy. These are energies, right? So these could be friends, ex-love interest. When I say ex, I'm not just talking about ex-love interest. I'm talking about ex-friend. Like that could be agape love, right? And coming up on this moon in Pisces, your feelings could be so overwhelmed that you can't really articulate how you feel about some things, right? And if you're already at a low point in your life because, let's say, you're spiritually dehydrated, maybe it's the weather, the change of season, you can feel sick and feel dehydrated and sitting there blowing your nose, sitting up in your bed like you're on a commercial, and I need some tea, I need some water, I need some hot soup, and your memory starts, your thoughts start to go to a lower frequency, and you start thinking about some exes from your past, ex-friends or whatever. Think about this. Even the friends that try to manipulate you and try to hurt you in some, the answer should be no. Turn off the water faucet when it comes to them. Listen, I hope somebody has turn up the volume, and your sacral, not sacral, but a chakra cleansing music every single night. It needs to be on. I need y'all flushing them out. I physically flush them out. Source is giving you some time. See, all the time that you felt like you wasted on them, whoever their friends or love interests or whoever it is, could be people, places, and things. Because of your creativity, Source is saying, if you can just keep your emotions at a high frequency, listening to your, it's like you hit the jackpot. It's going to feel like you hit the jackpot because somebody could be in this space right here, kind of in a nightmare state. Like I really need to be around some nurturing energy right now. I really need to be around nurturing energy. If you're not telling people that, and I'm talking about people, clean water energy. I really want to see you. I want to, and you're being evasive, right? If you're like, oh, if you need to be around some clear water energy, I really need to talk to, someone who's going to give me a boost in my confidence or whatever. Tell them I'm struggling right now, because if they're sick or their water is low, they may not read into what you're trying to say. Like, if you're making people read between the lines instead of telling people, hey, I just, I really need some nurturing right now. I really need some, because at that frequency, it'll be easy for exes to come back in via telepathy and via other ways too. So, yeah. Here we have the Emperor card. Here we have the Seven of Swords, the Four of Swords. Here we have the Page of Swords, the Star card, and then also the Magician card. Yep, these energies left you high and dry, very vulnerable. Here we have the Emperor card. I need you to say, you know what? And really just this clear. You're getting clear messages that's coming through because Mercury is not retrograde. This is attached to Mercury. Very clear messages coming through. I care more about being respected than being liked. So if that means that, you know, I got to say no to some people right now, I care more about being respected because when they left me vulnerable and uncovered, and I was just completely traumatized by that. Imagine somebody running down the street with no clothes on. And I'm not saying this to be funny either. You would think they were crazy, right? You would think something was wrong. And that's how they left you uncovered and vulnerable. Like at first when it happens, when betrayal happens right in your face, you feel like, I know this MF didn't. Right? Sometimes that's how you feel. Like, I know I'm not hearing or seeing things, right? But then when you have a chance to process some things, you're actually sending them a message right now. People who are thinking about you right now, they're missing your fresh water. They're missing your creativity. They're missing the money that you may have given them. They're missing a lot of you. Just that nurturing, the kindness, the ride or die. They're missing all of that right now. And for them, you know, they want back in your space. Nope. Sources say 4 and 7 is 11, right? You were born to inspire people. Somebody is like, you know, something about how you talk, something about the actions that you take really inspire. They really uplift people and they want back into that. They really want to be reconnected with that. You survived a nightmare. I'm trying to help somebody. You survived a nightmare. You survived a nightmare. If you go back to that Capricorn because that curiosity is really eating at you, all I suggest is that you load up on your electrolytes, drink your water, mind your business, hop around in a circle, go to a gym, do whatever you need to do to stay away from them. Stay away from them. 4 and 7 is 11. See these two right here? This looks like the number 11. These are pillars, right? So it says, pick up your swords. This is your power and your intellect because you are not powerless when it comes to those types of energies. You weren't stupid. You didn't make the wrong decision. That's where that shame and embarrassment and fear gets people every single time. That's why I mentioned to you all in some previous readings, Capricorns, and people will be trying to bring your past back up. If their number has been blocked, they won't have an opportunity to do it. They may have to come in, they have to come in via telepathy. But sources saying stop talking about it, stop talking to them, stop talking about them, stop overthinking it. You know, bury it. It's dead. It's dead, the situation. You care more about being respected and being liked. Because somebody may have felt foolish and, you know, in the past of maybe harshly judging somebody. And you may have thought, oh, somebody I love, you know, they harshly judge people. Look, hey, like I said, you care more about being liked being respected than being liked. Remember, okay, that was just an experience here on earth. Somebody's like, yeah, man, it's a lot of people who are living with regret right now and wishing. You don't want an apology from them. Okay, let me just be direct, okay? You do not want an apology from them because it is not sincere. Judgment card. You're too busy breaking generational cycles, chains, and curses. They were judging your support system. They were judging people that you love. Cut them off. Here we have the Hanged Woman right here. So this is connected to Neptune, right? And Neptune is one of Pisces ruling planet. We're not talking about a Pisces, but Moon is coming up on Pisces, right? And Neptune is the planet of imagination. Transcendence is the planet of escape. It's the planet of longing for bliss. It's a desire to transcend. It's the planet of idealism, romance, sacrifice, chaos and disintegration, dreams and fantasies, imagination, spiritualism. Guess what? You were the sacrifice. Again, I remember mentioning to you all in the previous reading the name of that movie, The Door in the Woods or something, and somebody added a comment, I don't watch scary movies. If you've been living a nightmare, you've been living a scary movie. So source is saying when I'm sharing information to you with you all, I'm not sharing information with you like demonic information. Our flesh would be considered demonic. Everybody has demons. Source is saying it's time for you to educate yourselves. Here we have the Page of Coins. It is time for you to educate yourselves. And if you're going to take some kind of action, don't take action going backwards in your mind and feeling powerless. And how come I didn't see this? And how, listen, please, somebody need to stop beating themselves up, because you're going back in your mind about, who died and how come I missed that person's call and that kind of thing. Source is saying to you, energy never dies. And for people to be that cruel and heartless to you when you're trying to process death and you're trying to process the craziness that's going on in your job, and you're trying to process craziness going on in a marriage or friendship or whatever the case may be, and all the stuff, they're trying to process family stuff, and then they're cruel and harsh and they're harshly judging you, then they need to be cut off for life. You're not holding a grudge. You're flushing their energy out of your universe. Here we also have the Page of Cups. So some new good news. Again, Page of Cups came out twice, both in your personal and your professional life. Some good news is coming across your path, and they want to be a part of it. Hell to the no. Nope, no, and no. There is no other answer. Just no. Capricorn. Capricorns, look, seriously. The answer is no, period. It is not no comma, because that comma is like, okay, you thinking too much. No, period. You got too many ancestors around you trying to help you. No, no, no. There's some people out there that misjudge your support system. That's why I keep saying to you, if you feel like you got loved ones around you that's supporting you, whether they're your blood relatives or your friends or like family or whatever, and people have been trying to tell you that one right there, that's not really your friend. This energy comes into that's like the kill, steal, and destroy your peace. And somebody's having to find some things out right now. Don't let that energy get low. Don't let that ego sit in and say, oh gosh, I should have listened. I should have paid attention. Okay. Here we have the Justice card. Here we have the Page of Swords, the Chariot card. Here we also have the Three of Wands. Here we have the Seven of Cups and also the Six of Cups. So it's a lot of things going on in multiverses here. So Source is saying you're being rewarded. Justice is in somebody's favor. You're actually being rewarded for moving on, like taking the high road, right? And just saying, no, I need to go ahead and continue focusing on my breaking generational cycles, chains, and curses. I don't want to get caught up in other people's stuff, because somebody is definitely tempted. Here we have the Seven of Cups right here. 7 and 3 is 10. 10 is trying to bring your soul community together. Source is trying to bring your love interest, for those of you all who want to be in a relationship where you feel like this person covers me just as much as I cover them. They're not about all that drama. They respect the fact that I need, I need energies around me that are creative, but also they're clear water. They come up with all these creativity. And so you don't have to keep, and so Source wants you to operate in childlike faith. Childlike faith. Yeah. Because there's definitely a lot of temptation around you. Definitely, but your anxiety will be going away very soon. So again, when you have energies where you're pouring out so much energy so much water, your emotions, your creativity, your healthy range of emotions, you were definitely dealing with some energies that wanted you to be codependent on them. Like your success or your creativity is dependent upon their success and their creativity. You know what I'm saying? Like somebody who really thinks they're your guide. Like what? Here we have 3 and 6 of Wands. Yep. Source is saying you're on the other side of a long and arduous journey, right? So you've come out of that wilderness situation. So to go back to a wilderness situation, and I got to be stuck here. So you all have the blessing and burden of being a cardinal sign, right? So it can go either way for you all. So either you can say, I need to move forward, or I'm going to fall back, right? You all initiate change. All cardinal signs, that's you, Libra, Cancer, and Aries. All of you all initiate change. You mark the beginning of the change of seasons. This is where you want to change your own season. I'm moving forward. I'm not falling back into that mess. I'm closing out the cycle. Your card is literally the world card. I've been around and around and around and around in circles in my mind with this. I need to stop going around in circles. I'm making myself dizzy. Woo! People have some nerve thinking that they're your God. People really have some nerve thinking that they're your God. They jump to conclusions about people. They judge people prematurely, and then they are quite convincing, actually, because they're so manipulative. They're quite convincing. They hang on to every little word that you say, so they try to act like they're aligning themselves with you. So let's say, for instance, you have an issue, Capricorn, with maybe how you were raised, right? And they come in acting like they fresh water. Oh yeah, I can see why. They picking out everything that was wrong with you, with the people that you were raised around, to isolate you, to further manipulate you, because there's always been an agenda. You've always been a star. But they're causing you nightmares in the process. Everything is so wrong with you and how you was raised. Like you fell off the back of a turnip truck and they were raised in a palace. Like, the bottom line is that when you're dealing with people who are highly judgmental of other people, especially where you can, basically they're saying you need to be retrained. You need to be reprogrammed, as if you just some, Yep. Two of Cups, Two of Swords, Nine of Cups. Here we have the Chariot card, the Universe card, and the Four of Wands. You're going to feel like a huge weight has been lifted off of your shoulder. Release them. Just release them. Release them in love. You're not holding a grudge. Just release them. Because they definitely want to come back with some kind of a proposal. Well, maybe we can get back together. No, we can't. I forgot to block you. Let me go ahead and block you right now. Here we have the Chariot card. Yeah, because the proposal coming from Source is saying, Source is the one that's saying to you, Chariot card came out twice. They want to do some kind of partnership in business and or in love. No. Anyway, the Universe card, the universe is in your favor. Listen, you don't need to have on blindfolds when it comes to this. No more blindfolds. No more blindfolds. The answer should be no. They can sit there and tell everybody in the world that you're holding grudges. Who cares? So 2 and 7 is 9. Page is 10. You have the 10 of Swords, both in your personal and your professional life. So this is two types of energies, both in your personal and your professional life. So it's like you don't even need to overthink this. The only thing you need to be doing at this point is being grateful, 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 grateful. 9 of Cups, both in your personal and your professional life. Nope, I don't want to work with you anymore. And heck no, I don't want to redate you. I don't even want to reconsider. I don't want to hear what you got to say. The Source says, get your rest. Get your rest. The audacity. You honestly, you would think somebody was on drugs for real. Like you would think somebody was on some kind of medication and not even prescribed. Just crazy. Like after all the nightmares. Oh no. Nope. Fire festival. Toss it right into a fire pit. Through flame and through song, they will rise a new dawn. That's it. Here's your number and affirmation card, and let's go ahead and close it out. The audacity. But see, the craziness about they're so manipulative. Whoever they are, and it's several energies, so manipulative. You almost want to bust out laughing in their face. Here we have 3. I am charismatic. Expression comes naturally to you. You are very skilled at communicating your thoughts through conversation and creative pursuits. You are able to get others on board with your ideas. And again, not in a negative way, because they would be the ones that, oh, I was so busy, I didn't know this, and I didn't pick up on that, and I heard this and that. Okay, their number 3 is out of alignment, but yours is not. You know how to root for the underdog. You know how to make lemonade from lemons. You know how to be productive, and they will cause you to be counterproductive. Whoever they are, the answer should be no. It should be no period, not no comma, because no comma, that's all they need is that little tiny bit of space and time, Capricorn, to say, oh, maybe they're reconsidering. No, I'm not. The answer is no. Energy, affirmations for energy. I am full of creative ideas, period. I'm alive and well. I am bold. I am healthy and I'm happy. I nourish my body with healthy foods. I hydrate my body with adequate water. My purpose is here and now. Today, I am blessed with an abundance of energy. That's right, because you're not with them. Leave it in the past. They had you all stressed out, overthinking things, talking about how manipulative they were. If you had to say all of that about them, why would you want an apology from that type of energy? If you said out of your mouth they're highly manipulative, what makes you think, Okay, that's what I have for you. I will see you all on Motivational Monday. Motivational Monday. Here are your questions for the moon in Pisces. So here are the questions for the moon in Pisces for those of you all who, like I said, could be emotionally overwhelmed because energies are trying to resurface. This reading is for the 17th of December through the 17th of January, right? So energies will try to resurface during that time. And for you, because things are coming your way and they're already picking up on some kind of offers coming your way and they want back into your life, the answer should be no. Because if you sit there for a second emotionally drained about something else that's going on in your life, that's going to be the pause I'm talking about. So it should be no, period. No, not them. Anything but them. No, 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 right? First question is, could you keep opening up and breaking through the walls of protection and defense to heal your deepest wounds with love, self-love? Second question is, could you immerse yourself in gentleness and compassion for self in order to receive and channel true love? Third question is, could you become more connected to the universal unconditional love? Fourth question is, can you create healthy boundaries so that you don't take on others' energy? And then last but not least is, do you clean and replenish your energy daily? And that's what I'm talking about, listening to chakra cleansing music on a regular basis. You can also listen to water sounds on a regular basis so that you are replenishing, doing things that you love to do for you. So you're replenishing that water. So you're starting to remember, without them, I actually feel like my life is a lot more peaceful. I don't feel unprotected. I don't feel vulnerable, not being in their space. Yeah, they may be highly creative, but they use their creativity for evil and they don't use their creativity for good. So I don't even want to be aligned with that. So that's what I have for you. I will see you all on Motivational Monday. Bye.